Good evening, guys. Welcome to the session. So, as you know, हमने already Venn diagram cover कर चुका है almost. Okay, and this is also a part of Venn diagram. But ये जो है इसे हम specialized category में रखते हैं. And आपको ये जो इसके questions है like a maxima minima, max min बोलो, maxima minima बोलो, maximum minimum बोलो. आपको बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन मिलेंगे जो दिखने में तो वेन डायग्राम के होते हैं, लेकिन उसमें क्वेश्चन जो रहता है वो पूछ रहा था मैक्सिमम वैल्यूज, मिनिमम वैल्यूज. तो ये सारे कैटेगरी इसमें कवर होते हैं. ओके, सो दिस इज अ लाइक फॉलो अप सेशन. जो हमने वेन डायग्राम में पढ़ा उसका नॉलेज भी जो जो भी हमने वहाँ पे पढ़ा है वो सब यहाँ पे यूज होने वाला है. बट मोस्टली जो क्वेश्चन होंगे वो मैक्सिमा और मिनिमा पे बेस्ड होंगे. एंड शायद कुछ क्वेश्चन वेन डायग्राम के भी डायरेक्ट भी मिल जाए. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, ये जो टॉपिक है दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, ये वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है. रीजन बिहाइंड, इससे आप देख सकते हो पास्ट ईयर में लाइक इन एवरी ईयर एटलीस्ट यू विल फाइंड वन क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम दिस टॉपिक. अब बोलिए वन क्वेश्चन कैसे आता है? एलआरडीआई में तो सेट आता है, तो अग्री एलआरडीआई में सेट आता है. बट कभी कभी क्या होता है ना कि मैक्सिमम मिनिमम के जो क्वेश्चन है वो आपको सेट ना देख के आपको क्यूए में पूछ लेते हैं ये क्वेश्चन. ओके, क्यूए में आपका एक टॉपिक है सेट थ्योरी, उसके अंडर में ही आता है लाइक सेट थ्योरी टॉपिक के अंदर में ही हमारा वेन डायग्राम आता है जिसे हम यूज करते हैं टू रिप्रेजेंट आवर सेट्स. तो क्यूए में आपको इसके एक या दो क्वेश्चंस पास्ट ईयर में हर साल मतलब एक क्वेश्चन तो मिल ही जाएगा आपको. इवन दो नॉट ओनली इन कैट, अगर आप जैट का भी पेपर उठाओगे वहाँ भी आपको एक दो क्वेश्चन मिल जाएंगे आराम से. तो ये इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है. अगर ये आपको अच्छे से आता है तो डेफिनेटली आप एक दो क्वेश्चन तो इजीली ग्रैब कर सकते हो. तो आई वुड रिकमेंड कि ये टॉपिक अच्छे से करके जाना. बाकी आपको आ जाएगा, कोई इश्यू नहीं है ऐसा. चलो, तो एक बिफोर वी स्टार्ट, एक मैं लेट गो विथ एग्जांपल. बाद में फिर मैं सोचूंगा कि मुझे कुछ याद आया नया तो. सो एज यू सी, दिस इज अ कैट क्वेश्चन. मैंने कुछ रैंडम नहीं उठाया, ये कैट क्वेश्चन ही है. सो यू गाइस वांट टू ट्राई और मैं खुद से कर लूँ? मैं पहले बताऊँ आपको क्या, कैसे आपको सॉल्व करना है. नीतू, श्योर, आई विल ट्राई टू टेक अ सेशन इन इंग्लिश. No worries. Okay, so let's try the question first. Okay, I will keep the session in English so that those who are more comfortable in Hindi, they'll find it a more interactive. Okay, Neetu. And otherwise, I will try to keep it in English so that you will get like learning from whatever I'm saying here. Okay, let's try the guys. Try the question. Okay, so done. What others? Anshu, Vidushi, Neetu, Gautman. Like, see, if you are like stuck in between, do let me know. We'll try. I think 2 minutes is enough for this question. Just you need to know the basic. Fourth option, Dinesh, no, the answer is incorrect. Not a fourth one. Actually, I don't know what is the answer. Let's see. But fourth तो नहीं है, to be honest. Let's try. क्या है देखते हैं. Okay. So like, if you see the question, what the question is saying, 95% of the student in the class taken marketing. It means marketing people have 95%, and 80% chose finance. Like in finance there is a 80%, not 85, 80% students are in finance. And in operations there is 84%. Okay, and in HR you can see 90%. So here what they asking me, what is the maximum and minimum percentage of people who have chosen all four? Like, let's assume if I say in a class, let's say this is my class. Okay, if this is my class and if we count all the people, the class must be 100%. Agree or not? If we count all the people in a class, so it must be 100% because we are considering those factor in a percentage. So when it comes to percentage, so it will be 100%. Okay, मैं यहाँ number की बात नहीं कर रहा. I'm not talking about a number. Like I'm not saying 100 people is here. I'm saying in the percentage. So because we haven't given like a number of people, how many people are there. So I'm assuming it is whatever the number is. This is a class must be 100%. In a class, 95% people chose marketing, 80% finance, 84 operations, and 90% uh, HR. So there is must be like a overlap between these four. There are some people who are in all four. There are some people who are in marketing and finance. There are people who may be in the marketing and operation. There are people might be HR and marketing. So these all possibility are like if we consider the all possibilities, then we will consider the 100%. See here 95% people. यहाँ अगर 95 आ गए तो भाई 5% तो कहीं ना कहीं से आए होंगे. And you can see here it is 90%. It means definitely some people are those who are overlap with 90% of the people. Okay, so I hope this part is clear. भाई ना समझे तो बोल देना क्या सीन है. ठीक है. एंड इंग्लिश में इसलिए बता रहा हूँ बिकॉज देयर आर सम पीपल दोज हु डोंट अंडरस्टूड हिंदी पार्ट. ओके, बाकी मैं ट्राई करता हूँ इंग्लिश अच्छा बोलने की. पुअर इन इंग्लिश आई एम. ओके, सो इग्नोर माय ग्रामर्स. Okay, so I hope this part is clear. So how you guys should solve this kind of question when it come to they will ask you like how all four and how like there is question here all four. But if I will ask you how many people what is the maximum number of people enrolled in all three? Sorry, in any three. Okay. So if I ask you question maximum number of student in exactly three. Are you guys able to answer this question? If you have solved the first one, I think you can answer this one too. Is it possible to answer? हाँ ना, कुछ तो बोल दो भाई मेरे. 80%. Okay, let's see is it correct or not. So let's come with the process because the like maybe some of you haven't know the concept like how to solve this. So let's come with a process and we will try to solve more question on this in a similar manner. So when it comes this kind of question you will see in your examination, this is not a question where you have to make a Venn diagram. Like you can't make a Venn diagram like these three and this four wala Venn diagram. Okay, you can't make these Venn diagrams because you are not going to get answer from these diagrams. Like you will get answer, but it will take a lot of time. So you don't have to do these kind of thing in such a questions. What you can do, let's come with a some people teach you in a way like it is a chocolate distribution method. Some people say if you have learned about chocolate distribution. Okay, is it a right spelling? सही है स्पेलिंग यार, गलत है पता नहीं, छोड़ो तुम समझ जाओ. कोको आता ना तो चॉकलेट कोक. Yeah, so chocolate distribution method, if you know it's great. If you don't know, no worries, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so what you will get in this method, simply let's say you have 100 chocolates with you. यार चॉकलेट की स्पेलिंग क्या है भाई? Okay, you have 100 chocolates. Okay, let's not chocolate, let us assume there is 100 people, 100 students, you can say there is 100 students. Now You have a M name chocolate, F name chocolate, O name chocolate and HR name chocolate. Okay, let's say इसका नाम बदल दो. Let's change the name. Let's say M become a Kit Kat. नहीं भाई, नाम अच्छा रखो, M से पता चले. There is chocolate of name M, Melody, if I am not wrong. Melody 95%. Okay, let's say percentage हटाओ. Let's say you have Melody 95 chocolate and F say Falero. What is the spelling of Falero? I don't know spelling. Ignore the spelling. So 80 you have Falero chocolate, and from O you can say O से कोई chocolate आता है? Ferrero होता है क्या? Okay, Ferrero. Thank you Avneet for correction. Ferrero. And what about a O? There is any chocolate with name of O? Do let me know. Melody, Ferrero, and from H. Okay, there is no chocolate with O, so let it be. I will take a, let's say orange ले लो. ठीक है, 2 रुपए वाली 50 पैसे वाली chocolate. Okay, you have a orange chocolate 84, and similarly from H you have uh, 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 from H, what is the chocolate name? There is no chocolate with name of H. Hunk, yeah, Hanks, got it. So there is a hunk. Okay, now see, you have 100 students and you are a teacher. Okay, let's assume it, and you have a Melody chocolate, 95 Melody chocolates, 80 Ferrero, and 84 orange chocolate, and you have 90 hunk. Now what you have to do, you have to distribute these chocolate among the 100 students. What you have to do, you have to distribute this chocolate among the your 100 students. So how you are going to distribute this chocolate? You have 100 students. Simply what I can do, if I was a teacher, I simply come with a melody one, and I will give all the melodies to 100 students. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I am talking about a melody. I will give one melody to each of the student. If I will give one melody to each of the student, yeah, consideration, you must consider like you are not giving a two similar chocolate to single student. ओके, तो ये याद रखना है, एक चॉकलेट ही आप दो लोग को नहीं दे रहे. मतलब लेट्स से मैंने बोला ये मेरा फेवरेट स्टूडेंट है, ही शी माय फेवरेट स्टूडेंट, आई विल गिव हिम 2 chocolates. So this is not possible here. Don't give a two chocolate means two similar chocolate is not possible. You can't give them two melody. You can give them one melody, one Ferrero, but you can't give them two melody. Okay, hope it is clear to all of you. This is the rule of solving these chocolates. Hazelnut, oh wow Gautam, भाई ये चॉकलेट तो मैंने कभी देखा सुना ही नहीं. नाम नाम मेरे को पढ़ना नहीं आ रहा, कैसे खाते कैसे होंगे लोग. Okay, so remember you can't give a two similar chocolate to single person. You can give them a two different chocolate. Okay, so yeah, if I give one chocolate to each of the student at after 95, like this, here is 95, here is 96, and then here is 100 students more. So at the 95, I will give them one last chocolate, and these students are left with, they are not like, I haven't given any chocolate to them, because see, I have 95 melody only. So I have to give a 95 student to melody, but these 4 students left, like a 5 student left, and I haven't given them any chocolate. Like any chocolate means right now I'm talking about melody. So what I can do here, from here I will start distributing another chocolate. Like now I will start with a Ferrero or orange or hunk, whatever I'm like, it's on me, whatever I have to give them. So I will better choose a hunk because I have 90 hunks in my hand. So let's say from here I have distributed hunk. Okay, from here I have distributed hunk. So my 5 hunk already distributed. Now again I left with a more hunks, and it is a rule because I whatever thing I have in my hand, I have to distribute all to these 100 students. Now again I will start with a hunk, and I will give all the hunk from 1 to how much, 85 people, 1 to 85 people I will give them. And again I left with a more 15 people, and to those 15 people I will give them a Ferrero. Let's say not a Ferrero, let's say orange. Okay, so I will give them an orange. And what I left, after distributing this 15 oranges, I left with कितना बचेगा, 85 होता तो वो बचता 6 70. Okay, and so 69. So I left with a 69 more oranges. Agree or not, guys? Like, I hope you are getting my point. Again, after 69, starting from the 70th one, okay, I have to distribute the Ferrero. Hope this part is clear to all of you what I am doing. I am distributing the chocolates to them. Okay, and if you see here, simply see there is no overlap between the same chocolate. If you see, like, I haven't given anyone two hunk. You can see from here to here I have distributed a melody, and from 80 to 1 to 85 people I have given a hunk. But is it overlapped? Have you seen any overlap between hunk and hunk? Because see here, 95, 96 to 100 I have given them hunk, and from here I have given them orange, right? So in this way you can distribute, and it is the method like how you are going to solve. Now there is some like a consideration you have to do at a time of distribution. Depends on the question, what the question is asking you to do. Okay, if a question is asking me, like in this question, the question is asking me what is the maximum people have chosen all four. Like they are asking me how many maximum student had all four chocolates. This is what the question is asking me. What is the maximum student will have all the four chocolates? So if I have to maximize all the four, what could I do? Like I have to maximize all four. Agree? So if I have to maximize all four, I definitely try to do let's say again solve it again. And I think वो पहले वाला part तो clear हो गया होगा मैं कर क्या रहा था. The way, have you learned all the way how to distribute them? And now depends on the question. Like let's go by question wise, how you're going to distribute in this question. Okay, because I have to maximize all four, it means, let's say I have all four here. I have melody, I have Ferrero, I have orange, I have hunk, and I have to maximize all four. And I have 100 students, like 1, 2, 3 till 97, 98, 99, and 100. I have to give them a chocolate. Okay, all of them. तो मुझे अब यहाँ पे सबको देना है, तो what should I do? I can simply do I will try to give them a one chocolate first, because it is mandatory to each one has 100, like a one chocolate at least. Okay, so I will give one chocolate to all of them. So from here to 95, okay, 95 पहले रह गया, my bad. From here to somewhere here 95, I have given a melody. Now because from 96 to 100 there are some people still left, I will give them one more chocolate, like one chocolate from this part. So if I will give one chocolate from this, so how many chocolate I distributed to them? I distributed around 5 chocolates. So I left with a Ferrero 75. So because I have to maximize all four, I will try to give the 75 chocolate to these people. Those 75 people have melody, because I have to maximize. राइट गाइज, यहाँ इतना समझ में आ रहा है? जिंदा हो, कुछ बताओ. इसे मैक्सिमाइज करना है तो हमें ये 75 नहीं देना पड़ेगा जो मेलोडी है, ठीक है. सिमिलरली लेट्स कम अबाउट लाइक नाउ from here to 75 I have already distributed. I don't go ahead. मैं आगे नहीं जाऊंगा, मैं आगे वालों को कुछ नहीं बांटूंगा अब. Why I haven't giving them any chocolate? Reason behind, I have to maximize all four. So I will try to keep these 75 people to get all the chocolates, so that I will get a maximum number of a chocolate. Then I have orange chocolate. I will try to distribute these 80 chocolate to only these people. Okay, यहाँ से लेके 80 people को मैंने बांट दिया ये. Similarly, I have hunk. I will try to give a hunk to the 90 people. Okay, to the 90 people, those who already have all the chocolates. Now you can see from here. Let's change the pen color. These 75 people, if I see like, because they asked me a maximum number, तो maximum किसके पास जाएगा भाई? Max to max 75 को ही मैं सारे चॉकलेट बांट सकता हूँ. Is it possible to give more than 75 people all chocolates? Do let me know, guys. Orange 84 है. Okay, my bad. Sorry. यहाँ मैंने गलती कर दी. I did some mistake here. I haven't added the point. जब भी मैंने जो किया था वो मैंने यहाँ पे नहीं किया. You must consider, like, when you are distributing the chocolates, you must consider the bigger number first. Okay, then smaller, like you should consider the number in an order, like a बड़े से छोटा. Okay, from bigger number to smaller. Like I have melody 90. Okay, I have 95 melodies. That's why I distributed a melody first. Then I have second most number is hunk, which is 90. So I will give 5 from here. Then I will have 85 more, which I have distributed here. Then next number I have orange. Okay, which is 84. I will distribute 84 here. Then last one is Ferrero, which is 80. So you can see from here, these 80 people must have all the chocolates. These 80 people have Ferrero with them, they have oranges with them, they have hunk with them, they have melody with them. So max to max, only 80 people should get all the 4 chocolates. Like, right? इससे ज़्यादा तो मैं दे ही नहीं सकता किसी को. And you should must consider this order. Whenever you solve this question, your order should be, the first one is the bigger one. Okay, बड़े से छोटा. What is, we can say, from bigger to smaller. So you can say in a descending order. Okay, so always you consider it in a descending order, like a first bigger number, then smaller, then little more smaller, then सबसे छोटा, smallest. Okay, this should be your order. Hope this part is clear to all of you. Okay, so my answer should have like a maximum number of, the first question is maximum number of people chosen all 4, so max is 80. I hope this is clear. Those who are new and those who just joined today, उन्हें समझ में आ रहा है, like, do you understood? Max to max is 80. How to maximize, have you, like, यहाँ तक दिक्कत है किसी को? Gautman, Neetu, Avneet, I think you have a concept. Your concept is clear, I think. Okay, no, chalo Anshu, बढ़िया. So this is how you can solve for maximum. Whenever they ask a maximum all four, maybe there is possibility there is only 3 variable, then they will ask maximum all 3. You have to follow the same process. Process is what? Like, you have to first distribute the highest number of chocolate, whatever you have, to the people. Then the left one, you can distribute 1 or 2, them whatever left with the people. Okay, give them one chocolate from second highest one. Then distribute second highest, then second lowest, and then third lowest, and the final सबसे बड़ा जो लोवेस्ट होगा उससे भाई तुम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देना. ओके, क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं, पागल समान. हाईएस्ट, सेकंड हाईएस्ट, थर्ड हाईएस्ट, एंड देन फाइनल जो लोवेस्ट होगा उसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देना. तो दिस इज व्हाट यू हैव टू डू if the question is asked you maximize all. Anywhere if question asks you maximize all 2, all 4, all 3, you have to follow the same process. Now let's come to minimize. Okay, also if I solved a maximum 4, okay, I have solved maximum all 4. I also solved one more question here. Okay, when I maximized all 4, you must minimize something. Do you see anything I have minimized here? Do let me know अगर किसी को दिख रहा हो तो. Do you see like what, like which thing I have minimized? चलो 4 into 4 है, that's why there is a problem you can't see. We'll try to explain that in 3 wala part. Like if you have 3 set, then we will try to solve. Let it be. Right now let's come to the minimum because I have lots of questions today. So we'll solve all the questions. Okay. So when it comes to minimize, so now I have to minimize all 4. Minimize means there should be must be very minimum people who had all the 4 chocolates. So in this case, what will I try? Assume that you have to minimize the number of people who get all 4 chocolates. I will definitely try to give the chocolates in a equal way. Like I will try to finish it in a way such that the people will get 3 chocolates or more, so that the person with all 4 chocolate will be less, right? Let's say here is Melody, then Hunk, then Orange, then Ferrero. What will I try to give 95 chocolate to them. Then I will try the another chocolate like a Hunk one, the next 5 people, so that it will become 100. Then I left with a 85 more Hunk. I distributed 85. Now I have to minimize all the 4. मुझे ये चारों को मिनिमम करना है तो मैं क्या करूंगा, मेरी कोशिश रहेंगी, चलो भाई, now I have orange, I will try to distribute orange to these people first, so that I will get a minimum number of orange here. Agree or not? So I will distribute 15 oranges here. Now I left with only 69 oranges here. Okay, now because I have to minimize all 4, तो मुझे ये तो कम से कम रखना होगा, ये this should be a minimum, then only I will get all 4 minimum, right? To minimize this part, what I have to do, I will try to distribute the Ferrero from here also, like after 16, from 70 to 100 people, I have to give them a 31 Ferrero here also. Agree? And if I distribute 31 Ferrero there, now I left with how many Ferrero? I have 80 Ferrero, and if you minus कर लो तो 49, you will left with a 49 Ferrero here. Is it possible to make more smaller than 49? Is it possible? Because I have distributed 100 chocolates in the first round, 100 chocolate in second round, here 100 chocolate in third round. Is it possible to distribute more chocolate here? Do let me know, guys. Is it possible? No, it is not possible, because I earlier mentioned you must have to distribute one chocolate to each of the student. Okay, and you can distribute to like another chocolate, like if you have 2 chocolates, 4 chocolates, you can distribute one each chocolate to each people. Okay, you can't distribute the same chocolate to the same people, so I can't distribute the Ferrero here, which is not possible. I can't distribute orange again, like मैंने बोला चलो इस बार ऑरेंज देना है, दो दो ऑरेंज सबको दे देता हूँ, which is not possible. अगर आप ऐसे कर रहे हो तो you will get a wrong answer. Okay, so minimum to minimum, what I will get, the minimum number of chocolate which I distribute in all 4 is definitely 49. I can't minimize more than 49, so my answer should have 80 and 49 in the option, which is option 3. So this is my answer. Do you have any doubt here? Anyone have any doubt? Okay, and because I solved this question, if I ask you, you can see here, if I ask you what is the maximum, uh, just see this part and answer this. Maximum exactly 3. Maximum exactly 3. Do let me know you are able to answer this or not. Which is what I asked you earlier at the starting of the question. What is the maximum number of students will have exactly 3 chocolates? Are you able to answer? अरे भाई बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है, सबसे इजी चीज है ये वेन डायग्राम में। पूरा एलआरडीआई में से कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, समझ लो। ये आंसर नहीं कर पा रहे तो क्या करोगे? समझो समझो, थोड़ा एनालाइज करो। यू आर गोइंग टू बी अ मैनेजर एंड यू शुड नो हाउ टू एनालाइज द थिंग्स, द डेटा प्रोवाइडेड टू यू। एम आई ऑडिबल क्लियरली? हेलो हेलो, मेरी आवाज आ रही है? क्या मैं कॉल पे जिंदा हूँ? चलो, अच्छा लगा सुन के, मैं जिंदा हूँ, आप लोग जिंदा हो गाइस? यू ऑल गाइस आर अलाइव? क्या मतलब कोई जिंदा नहीं है? हाँ ना नहीं बोलेगा? अरे डरो मत, इजी है भाई टॉपिक। सो if you are not able to find a exactly 3 maximum exactly 3, let me answer this question. If you are not able to find, and if you are able to find maximum 384, no Avneet, uh, it is not 84. How it is possible? Let's say I already minimized exactly 4, exactly 4 को मैंने ऑलरेडी मिनिमम कर दिया जो कि 49 है। इससे छोटा तो मैं कर ही नहीं सकता, मुझे ये 49 बांटना ही पड़ेगा फोर्थ राउंड में, फोर्थ गो में। this is मतलब it is not possible to take this 49 in my pocket and go to the home, because it is ये जो है स्कूल का है भाई माल, ठीक है? and school authority will definitely punish me if I will do this kind of thing. So I have to distribute this 49 in the fourth go. So minimum to minimum there is exactly 4 is 49. It means I already maximized this part. See, exactly 3. It means there is 49 like 100. If I minus 100 49 from the 100, I will get 51. So maximum to maximum 51 people will have exactly 3 chocolates. Agree or not? क्या हो गया? ऐसे सदमे में क्यों चले गए गाइस? मैंने कुछ ऐसे अलग ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं कर दिया, ये तो सिंपल सा था। सिंपल सा है, if you have 100 student in a group and exactly for like a minimum exactly for you there is a 49. सो इन 49 को हटा दो, देखो 49 के पास तो 4 चॉकलेट है ही, डेफिनेटली 4 है, ठीक है? तो ये जो 51 होंगे, दीज पीपल मस्ट हैव एग्जैक्टली 3 चॉकलेट्स। अंडरस्टूड? नीतू, डू लेट मी नो you understood or not, because you have asked me to teach in English. I'm trying to speak in English. बहुत दिक्कत हो रही है वैसे तो। मजाक कर रहा हूँ। So understood, okay. So this is the like ये था भाई जो भी था। बाकी लोग को नहीं समझा तो पूछ लो, हिंदी में बता देता हूँ। चलो हिंदी में बोल देता हूँ। अगर आपके क्लास में 100 बच्चे हैं, 49 बच्चों को हमने 4 चॉकलेट तो बांट ही दिया ना गाइस। मिनिमम से मिनिमम 4 तो मुझे देना ही पड़े, 49 को 4 देना ही पड़ेगा। तो बाकी जो बचे 51, उनके पास डेफिनेटली एग्जैक्टली लाइक 3 चॉकलेट होगा ही ना। तो एग्जैक्टली 3 का आंसर क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ पे? 51। गॉट इट? So focus on the concept, not a question. Like you might see in my recorded session, I am going to take only 2 sets or might be 3 sets in some classes. So I am mostly focused on the concept and not on the questions, like how many questions I'm going to solve in this session. I know if you know the concept, you will definitely solve the questions. That's why I focus more on the concept part. So I would recommend to all of you, if you are joining my session, watching the session, either the recording or maybe in live, you should focus on the concept and the session, like what exactly the concept is we are going to teach you. Apart from this, if you are just to come for a practice, we'll definitely take a practice session in the coming days. After once we will complete all the basic part, you can come that time and you will see in a 15 minute we'll take on one set and we'll move on. So because those are the practice session, not a concept session, and here I mostly focus on the concept part. That's why I will teach you in a very basic manner. मैं चाहता हूँ कि भाई जितना भी है बेसिक वो सारा आपको क्लियर हो जाए, so that you don't find any difficulty if you are going to attempt a mocks and any exams in actual exam too. Hope it is clear to all. बाकी जो रिकॉर्डिंग देखते हो जरा कमेंट करके बताना भाई इंग्लिश कितनी खराब है मेरी, बाकी तो मुझे पता है खराब तो ही काम करना पड़ेगा. Sorry. So this is the concept here. I hope it is clear. So if the question asks you what is the maximum exactly 3, you can solve in this way. If you have find a minimum exactly 4, you will definitely get a maximum exactly 3 from here. Okay. So let's come to the next question. बोर हो रहा होगा, वैसे ही बोर हो गए होंगे आप लोग ये देख देख के. Let's come to the next question. मुझे गले को क्या हो गया? Okay. So here is the new question, and I think what they asked, maximum and minimum number of people who have done only chemistry. Okay, so give a try. I will give you a 2 minute. Let's try the question. Till the time मैं पानी पी के आ जाता हूँ. I hope you have done the question like Javneet and Anshu have already done. You find it difficult to solve. किसी को हार्ड लग रहा है, टफ लग रहा है ये? टफ तो है नहीं, लेकिन फिर भी लग रहा हो तो बता दो. If you are finding it difficult, no worries. You need more practice. When you solve 20-30 question from the same topic, you will definitely get find it easier to solve. So what the question is saying, let me read the question first. Of 60 students in a class, okay, so my number is here decreased. Last time I have in a question like a percentage, because I have percentage I took 100 as a number of student, but here the number is defined to me. It is mentioned that there is a 60 student in a class. So if I took it is in a percentage way, I will say my 100% will be 60, right? But because I have given a number, I don't need to do in a percentage. Okay, let's solve with a number. So there are 60 students in a class. Anyone who can chosen to study maths elects to do physics as well. Okay, so those who choose maths, they definitely choose physics also. Who chosen to study maths elects to do physics as well. Yeah, but no one does the maths and chemistry. But maths plus chemistry is not possible. 16 people do physics and chemistry. 16 people are there who can do a physics and chemistry. These are the 16 people. All students do at least one of the three subject, and the number of people who do exactly one of the three is more than the number who do more than one of the three. Okay, let me read again. All the students who do at least one, okay, at least one of the three subject, and the number of people who do exactly one of the three plus exactly one is more than number of people who do more than, okay, so this is more than the number of people who do more than one of the three. Okay, it means more than one of the three means you can simply say at least two. Okay, more than one of the three means at least two. So how I can write written here at least two? Why not anything else? So I will explain you. What are the maximum and minimum number of people who could do only chemistry, who could done chemistry only? So I have to find maximum and minimum for only chemistry. So not the similar question which I taught you earlier. तो ये सेम क्वेश्चन नहीं है, इट इज अ डिफरेंट वन, थोड़ा सा अलग है. लॉजिक वाज सिमिलर. Okay, so let's come. As I like in our previous classes, I've taught you what is at least one, at least two, and I taught you in a way like ये बहुत important है, मैंने बताया भी था. At least one, at least two. Okay, not at least two. So in at least one, if I see the at least one, I definitely have. अरे यार एक सेकंड. Okay, okay, so let's say there is a like maths, physics, and chemistry. This is the three subjects. So at least one must have either maths, either physics, either chemistry, right? But because it is at least one, so some people may be enrolled into only maths, only physics, and only chemistry. There is also possibility some people will enroll in maths plus physics. Some people will enroll in physics plus chemistry. Okay, is it possibility, right? And this combination is not work because it is mentioned there. There is also possibility. Okay, because this combination is not possible, so all three is not possible. Okay, let's solve this with a Venn diagram. I think Venn diagram will be easier to solve these kind of questions. Let it be not solved in this way. Let's solve with a Venn diagram. Let's make a three circles. Okay, the color of the circle is say red, and this one, let's say purple. Okay, so I have, oh shit, this is what your Venn diagram will look. Okay, so as given to me, this is my maths, this is my physics, this is my chemistry, and it is mentioned there in the class there are total 60 students, and the people like anyone who can choose maths elects do physics as well. मतलब जो भी maths choose करेगा they definitely do a physics as well. Okay, so maths plus physics is possible. It means this must be zero. Whatever the number is came, this will came here. Okay, we don't know the number, but the question mark is here. Simply, also it is mentioned people do not does not, but no one does maths and chemistry. Maths and chemistry, no one does, so it will be zero. 16 people do physics and chemistry. 16 people do physics and chemistry. They will come here. Okay, and I'm assuming like this part also zero because it was mentioned there, but no one does maths and chemistry. Might be there is possibility someone did all the three because okay, maybe possibility, we can't say it is zero right now. Okay, and yeah, this is the condition which is given to me. At least one and exactly one will be greater than at least two. Okay, how did you guys solve? Like जिसने डन बोला था कैसे किया आपने सॉल्व? ये अप्रोच से इससे किया होगा आपने. आई थिंक यू हैव टू डू इन द सेम वे or any other way to solve this question. क्या हुआ भाई, कोई बोल क्यों नहीं रहा? Am I audible to you? ऐसे किया था, ओके। या सो बिकॉज वो वाले मेथड से तो नहीं होगा ये। ठीक है, यहाँ पे आपको ए बी सी लेना पड़ेगा। यू हैव टू टेक अ वेरिएबल्स, like let's say this part is x, this part is y, and this part is z, and this part should be my, let's consider this a, let's say this should be a. Okay, so it is mentioned now at least one में क्या क्या आएगा, if you know what will came in at least one. If you know, you know. If you don't know, कुछ नहीं कर सकते। at least one में क्या आएगा, कुछ मतलब कर तो सकते हैं यार, ऐसा नहीं है नहीं कर सकते। at least one, if we talk about at least one, you will consider these all thing because these all are at least one. Okay, so you will get at least one from like a plus z plus y plus 16 plus x. This will be coming at least one. That's exactly one. Exactly one. What is in exactly one? These are the exactly one. I would say x plus y. This should be greater than at least two. Where is my at least two? My at least two should be this part. दिख रहा है? Guys, you were able to see this part. Okay, you can see my cursor where it is moving. A z 16 and this 0, this must be at least 2. Okay, at least 2 means minimum 2, but greater, like max to max anything possible. At least means what? Minimum 2, maximum anything possible. At least once means minimum 1, maximum anything possible. That's why I consider all the numbers here, because minimum 1, maximum anything possible. That's why you can see here x and z also all is here. Z which is all, like it is a all three. Okay, x which is exactly 1, 16 which is more than 1, like exactly 2. Okay, so I consider all these in at least 1. So it is greater than at least 2. So at least 2, my, this is nothing but a plus z plus 16. Okay, and 0, 0 तो भूल जाओ भाई, 0 को क्या ही करोगे. So this is what I'm getting. Okay. Also, it is given here. There is a 60 student in a class. It means the total of these also a 60. It means a plus z plus y plus 16 plus x is also equal to 60. These are the two conditions. If I solve these two, I will get my answer from here. So let's solve with this. From here, a cancelled, z cancelled, 16 16 cancelled. So I left with 2x plus 2y is greater than 0. So from here I will get ये क्या हो गया, 2x plus 2y is greater than 0, and yeah, it means from here I would say like x plus y must be greater than 0. Okay, from here if I see 16 would go here, so I will left with let me solve in another page. Okay यार, जगह ही नहीं है क्या? Okay, I hope this part is clear to all of you. I am going to erase this. Okay, so a plus z x plus y must be greater than 0. So I would put x plus y in single bracket, and this is equal to 60 minus 16. This 16 came here, so it will become 60 minus 16. If I solve this, I will get 44. Okay, यार क्या कर रहा है? So I will get here 60 minus 16 is 44. Okay, and it is also given like what I have to find. Let me say check question पढ़ लो यार. Maximum number of people who have done chemistry only. So who have done chemistry only, it means I have to maximize x. I have to maximize x. To maximize x, I will try to keep these value smaller to smaller possible. Even y also smaller as possible. Right? Agree or not? हाँ ना कुछ बोलो guys. Like बोलो मतलब chat box में बोलो. Okay. So to like now here maximum करना तो what I can do, what is my take. If I have to maximize, I will definitely say कि this part is equal to 0, this part is equal to 0, then my x would be become 44, and the maximum value of x will become 44. Is it possible? Right? So my answer must have a 44 in the option. This is, you can see here. Still I would check what is the minimum possibility is possible. So minimum possibility, I would say the sum of these value if लेकिन नॉट देखो यार टफ नहीं है ये इजी सा है. अगर आप समझ जाओ तो मैं फिर से लिख के बताता हूँ. ठीक है, आई हैव ए प्लस जेड प्लस वाई प्लस एक्स विच इज इक्वल टू 60. Sum of these value must be greater than 0. So I would say simply yes, it is possibility that x plus y must be greater than 0. And I would simply say uh, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. Then my, okay, not 60, my bad, 44. So my x must be become 44. So maximum value of x must be 44. If they have asked me what is the minimum value, so minimum value I would say this is a 0, and this is something x y z, I don't, no matter what is it. Okay, I would simply say the sum of a plus z plus y is equal to 44, and my x is equal to 0. Hope you got the answer. And x is equal to 0. So here you will get a maximum number, here you will get a minimum. Now why not minus? Maybe you are thinking, like some of you have thought, came in your mind also, ki why not this should be a negative. I would say these are all are equal to 60, and x become a minus 16. Maybe this, like this is the case, like in your mind also you, the question is arise, why not negative? Okay, minus 16, why not possible? X, why not, why should not be x in a negative? So simply guys, student can't choose a negative number. Okay, you can't put a like a नेगेटिव में नहीं गिन सकते आप स्टूडेंट को. स्टूडेंट में भी जीरो इज पॉसिबल कि अगर कोई भी स्टूडेंट नहीं है तो जीरो हो जाएगा, बट यू कांट चूज अ नेगेटिव वन. यू कांट से लाइक आई हैव -1 स्टूडेंट इन माय क्लास. Agree? You can say I have 0 student in my today's class, but you can't say I have minus student. So that's why zero my negative number is not possible here. So your answer should be 44 and 0. I hope you got the point. And I, why I haven't solved this in the last method, reason behind the question is different little bit, but you, if you know the basic, like so all the most of you have solved the question. Anshu, Avneet, and Gotman, you guys solved the question. Reason behind, you have watched the recording and you are all attended the class, so you know the basic. So this is what, if you know the basic, you can solve all questions related to set theory or other topic easily. And I think it is not a very difficult one, but yes, you should know what you have to do. So hope it is clear, like why it is 44 and 0. If any one of you find it difficult or you have any question, definitely ask me. बाकी पूछने के पैसे नहीं लगते भाई. पैसे लग रहे होंगे तो बता दो, मुझे तो मिल नहीं रहा. Okay, understood. That's great. Great. Chalo. Let's go ahead. Let me check this question is similar or not. नहीं तो मैं करवा दे रहा हूँ, बाद में पता चल रहा है वो है ही नहीं जो करवाने आए थे. कॉलेज वन विशेषण फॉर्म इन ये रहने दो, ये मैं कल करवा दूंगा. इन वन डिवाइस. ओके, दैट आई हैव सम क्वेश्चंस जो मैंने रखा था आपके लिए. Okay, this is the question which I taught into the session. The first method, which is chocolate distribution method, you can say maxima-minima. So question वैसे सारे maxima minima के ये, but yeah, we should know. जो हमने आज पढ़ा उसके ऊपर ये question है. Try this question and let me check. ये भी वही है ना? 80% preferred from, yeah. You can check, solve this question. Try the question, guys. Give it 2 minutes and do let me know who are able to crack or not. Easy नहीं है question. Like मुझे तो easy सा लग रहा है. नीतू 120. Okay, 120 is your answer. What is the Avneet answer? What is Gautman's answer? Do let me know. 120. Okay, सबका 120 आ रहा है. Okay, great. Very easy question. I expect it tough, but easy one. And this is the recent CAT papers, like you can say 2020, 2018 or 2017 maybe. So all the questions into the session or in each session, I will try to keep a 90% of the sets on questions from a CAT paper, so that you will get actual idea what exactly the CAT is going to ask you, and you don't need to solve unrelevant questions. You should focus on relevant one. Okay, so as it is mentioned, uh, let's make a two diagram. Lazy Bazy. I am lazy one, guys. तो थोड़ा समझ लो. So it is asking, saying me in the survey, the people in a survey, okay, survey is conducted and they asked to people which phone you prefer. Some said Android phone, like the people like me, they said Android phone. Some people said iPhone. Okay, some said Android and some said iPhone. And the people who preferred Android, they are the 80 people. 80 people said I prefer Android, and 60 people said I preferred iPhone. There are 20 people who like both and may prefer any. Like there are 20 people, they said, oh, it's okay, we prefer anyone, whatever we have, we're happy to take. So these are 20 people who said sab chalega. So if the total is 80 and these 20 people already prefer both, it means here you will get a 60 people. Similarly, here also, if we say the total of the people who prefer iPhone, they are 60, and 20 said we prefer both. It means the 40 people, those who prefer only iPhone. If we add all of these, you will get a 120 answer. And this is what the question is asking you. If there was no one who didn't prefer at least one of the phone, it means they already mentioned the number of people who have taken considered participated in the survey. They all preferred at least one of the phone. So that's why the answer should be 120. If there is a question, they say there are some people who haven't preferred any of the phone, then you can't answer how many people are there in the survey. Okay, I think it is very easy question. Let's go with the next one. I'm hoping this should be a question which I will try to take. Let me read. In a class of 100 students, 73 like coffee, 80 like tea, 50 like lemonade. ये क्या होता है भाई? जरा बताना मुझे, किसी को पता हो तो. It may be possible that some students do not like any of these three drinks. Okay, it is also possible some do not like any of these. It, note these. ये याद नोट करके रख लो यार इसको. Okay, and then the difference between maximum and minimum possible number of students who like all the three drinks is. Okay. Here you have to find the maximum number of people and the minimum number of people. Okay, possible number, not exactly the number, and then you have to subtract them because you have to see the difference. You can simply say difference, and whatever difference came, that was your answer. Okay, and you have to solve in same manner, like coffee 73, tea 80, and L is 52. Also, it is given there as 100 students. So cap is already given 100 students have. You have to give them these chocolates to 100 students, and you have to give them in such a way so that you will get a maximum number of all three, minimum number of all three. Chalo guys, let's solve the question. Try it. नींबू पानी होता है ओ अच्छा, हमारे यहाँ नींबू पानी ऐसे डायरेक्ट बोलते हैं, ऐसे लेमोनेड डोमनेड नहीं बोलते हैं, इसलिए कोई ना. Solve the question guys, try it. Okay, so सिर्फ एक का हुआ है, no worries. Others, what is your, where are you are? Not a difficult question. If you follow the same logic which I taught you in a starting of the session, you can do it easily. Let me try to give you the answer and the solution for the same. Okay. So as I told you earlier, you have a C chocolate of 73, you have T chocolate of 80, you have L chocolate of 52. So I already mentioned you, whenever you solve these questions, you can simply put these numbers in such a way, like in a descending order, so that you don't get a confusion, you don't be confused. Okay, let's say L, I put L first, then I will put C, then sorry, not L, T, C, then L, because I have 80 chocolates of T, then I have 73 chocolates of C, then I have 52 chocolates of L. And let's erase this one. Okay, so I have coffee 73, I have T 80, and I have L 52. Okay, so first I have to find a maximum. Okay, to find the maximum of all three. All three means I have to maximize these all three. And it is also mentioned there are some students, like it is mentioned to me, there are some students, what is it? It may be possible some students do not like any of these three drinks. It means it is not necessary to distribute all the 100 people a chocolate. Okay, if you taught in a chocolate way, so it is not like a kind of thing like in the last question you have to distribute. Let's go to the last one question so that you will understood in a better way. Okay, and this is the question. Here it is, they haven't mentioned subject or not opt, like some are people are opt out from all the four, nothing is mentioned here. But in this question, they have mentioned, clearly mentioned, like there might be possibility some people do not like any of these three drinks. So if it is mentioned there, I should solve in such a way, and I will assume, let's say there are only 80 people who like a tea, like a tea. Okay, and there are only 73 people who like a C, and there are 52 people who like L. Now what about these 20 people? Do they like anything? I don't care about them, because it is mentioned there are some people who do not like any of these three drinks. So भूल जाए 20 स्टूडेंट को, समझे 20 स्टूडेंट जो है, these are the 20 people who don't drink anything, they drink only water, and in our question there is no option for water, so let them to drink the water and let them out of the question. So now from here also I have to judge what is the maximum number of people. Like I also mentioned earlier that you can't give the same thing to the single person for twice or thrice. Like I don't give a two tea to the same people. Okay, that's why I must have to give them at least one of the T, one of the C, one of the L. And at the end, I will left with the 52 people who will get all these three. Okay, I hope you got the point. कोई दिक्कत है यहाँ पे भाई? हिंदी में बता दो, चलो हिंदी में बताए थे। मतलब मैं सबको तो भाई मुझे पता ही है ना, 20 को भूल जाए तो समझ गए होंगे, 20 को भूल गए पानी पीने वाले हैं। बट यहाँ पे जब हम बात कर रहे हैं तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि मैं 80 पीपल को मैंने पहले टी दे दिया, फिर सेम 73 पीपल को उनको ही वही सी भी दे दिया, एंड 52 पीपल थे जो उसमें से ही थे वो एल भी ले लिए। तो ऑल थ्री वाले कितने हो गए यहाँ पे? ऑल थ्री मैक्स हो गया कि नहीं हो गया? ऑल थ्री मैक्स हुआ नहीं हुआ गाइस? डू लेट मी नो। Do I able to maximize the all three? Yes, I will able to maximize the 52 people who will get all the three things. Hope it is clear to all of you. Now I have to minimize it. I have to minimize it in such a way so that the value should be a minimum to minimum. So now in this scenario, when I have to minimize, let's erase this part. Okay. If I have to minimize this, I will try. I have 100 students and I will say like 80 people drink a tea. Now I left with a 20 more people. These people, I this time I don't say they are drinking water. Okay, because I have to minimize now. So I will give a 20 from here. Okay, like a 20 from C, I will give them here. And what I left with a 53 people who drink a C. Okay. And now because I know I have to minimize this part. Okay, I have to minimize. I don't give the 52 here. I will try to distribute the 52 from some of the 52 in a C also, in a second round also. Okay, like you can simply say you have to distribute in round wise. This is round one when I distributed all 100 people. Now in the round two, I distributed 53 to them, and whatever I left, I will distribute I left nothing, but I have L. I will try to distribute some of the L here. So I will distribute 73, 47 here. Okay, again I have 52. I distributed 47. I left with 5 more. So these will come here. So is it possible in a round three I can't go for round three? No, it is not possible because I still left with a five. I can't keep them with me. Reason behind it is a school like a property, and if I do the same, they will restrict me from the school, or they will resign what we say, kick me from out of the school. Okay, these five must be here. Okay, so all three minimum value should be 5. And if you subtract, because they asked me a difference between these two, so you can, if you find a difference between these two, you will get answer is of 47. So this is your answer, option 3. Hope you got the reasoning. Reasoning is important. If you haven't understood the reasoning, do let me know. I will try to explain it again. ठीक है, एक बार और बता दूंगा भाई, नहीं समझाओ तो. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. चलो भाई, क्लियर है तो चलो चलते हैं, पानी पीते हैं. पानी पीते मीन्स नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं. Okay, so yeah, this is the way you have to solve. You have to go with a round wise. Okay, in a better way. Like last time मैंने ऐसे नहीं समझाया, but next time onward you can simply say, in the round one I have to give them the chocolate. In round two I have to give them. In round three, if I left with something, I will definitely go for round three also. If I not, like अगर सब कुछ खत्म हो गया तो round three तो होगा ही नहीं. Similarly, this is the question I think you can solve. Let me read first. Club 56, home 42 can play football. What is it, play tennis? And mm, 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 mm. Okay, I think here you have to make circles. and then you have to solve. Let it be for homework. Okay, try this one, easy one. It will take you a minute to solve this. Try this one. In minimum question, there are some people who didn't prefer any of three drink. It may make any changes. Gautman, see, because let's come to the question again. Give me a minute, guys. Gautman have doubt. Like, it is mentioned there, like there maybe read here. This is a maybe written here. May be possible. Some students do not like. So I assume there are some student which is a zero. It is also possible there are some student means zero. हो सकता है ना कि भाई सारे बच्चों को पसंद हो, वो तो बोल रहा है मे बी देयर आर मे बी लाइक दे डोंट लाइक, बट इट इज ऑल्सो पॉसिबल कि सबको पसंद हो. To minimize, when I have to minimize it, I I took in consideration that I assumed all of the students like anything, like they must like at least one of the thing. Then only I can minimize. It is not possible to minimize this thing without taking consideration like this 20 people must have like अगर मैं ऐसे मान लूँ ये दोनों ये 20 पीपल जो है ये कुछ नहीं पसंद करते हैं, तो मेरा मैक्सिमम आ जाएगा ना. तो मिनिमम के लिए कुछ ना कुछ तो सोचना पड़ेगा. एंड बिकॉज इट इज मे बी, दैट्स व्हाई आई टुक कि चलो मे बी. हो सकता है आपका जो था वो सही है, बट यहाँ पे पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं है. देर इज नथिंग लाइक वी हैवेंट लाइक जो भी किया है सॉल्व, वट एवर वी सॉल्व राइट नाउ, वी हैव कंसिडर ऑल द फैक्टर्स. सो कंसिडरिंग ऑल द फैक्टर्स वी आर नॉट रॉन्ग हियर. चेंजेस हो सकते हैं, पॉसिबल है, बट इस केस में तो आपको समझ गया होगा क्यों मैंने उसे लिया था. Because maybe zero is also possible. There are zero students who like nothing. चलो ये वाले पे आते हैं, ये करते हैं. Easy one. You can solve it in a quick way. Like एक मिनट तो काफी है भाई, बहुत होगा. 1 minute is more than enough to solve this. So guys, so I hope you have done with the question. से यार टाइम लग रहा है तो यार you need more practice. You can. How many of you have done with the set the question? Okay, done. That's great. One other. No worries. Let me try to explain you what is the question asking. So in the question it is mentioned like there are 200 students. Okay, among the 200 students, 105 like pizza and 134 like burger, then the number of students who like only burger can possibly be. Okay, so yeah, solve in a similar way. Let's say I have 200 students, and pizza the people like 105 people like pizza, and the burger there are 134 people like burger. Okay, so as it is mentioned, we have 200 people. I would say the people who like burger is 134. Okay, and because they asked me the number of possible number, which one of the possible answer, like no exact answer but a possible one. So I would say in a with a 200 people, 134 like a burger, but there are some more people left. Agree? So I will try to distribute those to them, like the pizza part. We'll try to distribute from here. So how many people will left? 6 and 66. So if I minus 66 from 105, I left with around 60 and 45, then 39. So here we have 39 more people, and these are the people who like both burger and pizza. Agree? These are the people who like only burger. So if I minus 134 minus 39, Okay, and simply I could minus a 40 from 135. I will get 95 as the answer. एक minute. Can be possible. They are asking for a possible answer. Okay. Okay, so at least 95 people are there who like only burger. At least. Okay. At least 95 people who like only burger. Agree. Okay, not at least, at most. My bad. Sorry. Mm, 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 mm. The answer should be 96, I think. No, not 96, 93. Number of, let me check what exactly the answer is. क्वेश्चन कहाँ से उठाया था मैंने? I think the answer should be either 93. 93 is the answer because 96 not possible. But what about a 23, 26? Ooh. This is the cat question, guys, and the question is from cat 2022. I think no, 2022 का नहीं है शायद. Okay, so the answer should be, see, 93 would be your answer, and ये at least नहीं होगा, ये max to max. This should be maximum. Let's go for a reasoning why this should be maximum. You can see here, if there are 39 people, like in the first round, in a round one, I distributed to all 200 people. Okay, then I left with the 39, and I left with the 39, and I now what I I got 95 people, maximum people. Okay, so here from in a round two, I distributed this 39 to them, but in my answer I haven't found a 95, so I must find a less than 95, right? Because more than 95 is not possible. Is it possible to give one burger to the same people, like those who have got one burger here, I will give one burger to them again? Is it possible? No. If it is not possible, so 96 not my possible answer, right? I'm eliminating with the options because you can't solve these without option. Okay, so 91 is not possible, 96 is not possible. Again, if we see 93 here, so 93 is possible. How is it possible? So in the question they haven't mentioned you like the everyone will get a burger or not. Okay, so I'm assuming from here, let's say I will say them yes, to make it 93, there are possibility, like I will say the people who got a burger was not 66. Okay, and 940. Is it possible to make 93 here? This should be 93. Yes, it is possible. So to minus करो 93 तो कितना आ जाएगा? I will get a 41 should be here. Yeah, so 41 should be here, and whatever left with this they must came here. Okay, so there are possibility that some people do not like anything. There are some like they haven't got anything. Agree? It is possibility because it is not mentioned here, and they asked me a possible answer. So it is possible that some people like X, some X people might not like any of these two. So there is possibility to, yes, we can make a 93. Can we make a 26 and 23? Is it possible? Uh, Let me try. Is it possible to make a 23 or 26? So if I'm assuming those who are getting a burger and pizza, let's say 134 people who want like burger, they are the same people who like a pizza. And if I subtract these, okay, and I'm also assuming that those who are not counted apart from this 134, there are these people don't like anything. They are the people though they like only samosa. Okay, they like only dosa. They don't like burger and pizza. So from here you will get a minimum number, or the gap between them you can take here. If I subtract this, I will get around 29. Okay, so in my answer, my range should be from 29 to 95. So in this range, whatever the answer is, I will mark it. Got the point, guys? In this range, whatever the answer is, I will mark it. I don't mark these three as the answer option, because my maximum value is be 95. My minimum value should be 29. So this is the range. From this range, if any number is available, I could mark the answer. Let's say if here is mentioned 94, I will mark easily, yes, it is possible. Hope you got the point. Any doubt? Do let me know if you have doubt, because it is important one, and it is a cat question. Random question नहीं है भाई, cat का question है. Doubt हो तो पूछ लो. Cat make more the question more logical, not like you don't need to solve lots of things. If you go easy way logically, you can solve easily a 5 to 6 question and you will score a very good percentile. Minimum point once more. Okay, let me explain the minimum wala part. Okay, let's solve this once again in a simple manner. I will try to explain it in a very simple way. Okay, so from here, because it is mentioned, this is burger, this is pizza. I would say I have 200 students. So some of the people like uh, burger, which is 134. Okay, and I would say, yeah, these 66 people also like something, not a burger exactly, but they like a pizza. So here I will left with a 39. And if this 39 must be from this part, agree? And these are the people who like burger and pizza both 39. So all the portion which are left with only burger wala part, who is the people only burger? These are the people, 95 people who like only burger. And this is the maximum, right? This is the maximum number of people who like only burger. Similarly, if I see for a minimum, let's say here is burger, here is pizza. I have 200 students. Okay, from here, I would say, yes, there is 134 students who like a burger. And there are more 66 students. I would say these are the people who don't like anything. These are the people who like only dosa. Let's say assume it. Okay, this is like dosa. And here I have a P, which is 105 people. They also like a pizza, and these are the people who like burger and pizza both. So if this is the common, so you can say 105 people who like burger and pizza both. So what I left with the 29 people. These are the 29 people, and it's the minimum number of people who like only burger, right? And this is the buffer जिसे मैंने डोसा में पकड़ा दिया. These are the people who like dosa. So from here I will get, like, there is possibility to minimum those who like only burger. Okay, these are the people in the range of 29 to 95. So anything will be possible from 29 to 95, right? That's why I said you, if the option is in this range, or let's say the option is 29, you can mark the 29 as the answer. If the option is 20, 8, you can't mark it as an answer. Reason behind it is not in a range. So this is what the question is you have to solve. I hope it is clear now. Still, if you have doubt, do let me know. I will try to make in a more simple way. मोर सिंपल क्या ही करूँ भाई, हिंदी बोलूंगा तो अच्छा लगेगा. हिंदी वालों समझा, इंग्लिश वालों को क्लियर है. Okay, clear. That's great. Okay, guys. So I think there are some questions, and those are for your practice. You can try and solve. And like this is a question. It is easy one, not a very tough. If you still have doubt, you can come in next session and to let me know which question you have doubt. I will try to solve the question. This one is a very good set. I would recommend you all to try this set. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me in upcoming session, like which is tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow. This is also easy one, and this is a typical code set, nothing very tough one. But you will definitely get a doubt in this question. I think if you are not very good with numbers, you will get a doubt. But don't worry, I will try to help you out with this doubt in the next session. So I think we will wrap up the session here, and we will take some questions and answers from your part. Like we will start a Q&A, and as you know, Q&A we will take it in a private mode, so we don't record the Q&A. Also, before we start Q&A, this is our offering. You can check out. You just visit a PrepBee.in, okay, and you can check a CAT preparation, which is free for all, okay. And if you want structured manner, everything in a single place, you can simply go to the CAT preparation model. It is free for all. You can enroll into it so that you will get all the sessions in a structured way. Okay. Apart from this, we will, if you want personal mentorship, you can look for these 3 plans. Okay, and there are some more add-ons here. Also, in the upcoming days, we are going to launch something which is a surprise to all of you. So be ready for the surprise. And yeah, that's it. Those who are watching recording or those who are in live session but still don't know where you should connect with me or the team, you should simply go to the description of the link. Okay, or if you have this PDF, simply click here. You will definitely reach out to us. Okay, or you can simply visit a prepbee.in. You will get all the links and way to connect us. Okay, I wish you all the very best. Have a good day. Jai Siya Ram.